Morning, guys. So we're out at a local field here, and we're gonna do a little practice shooting with our fishing rods. Last season, I had my Bantam, my Shimano Bantam Corrado. It blew up in my hand. I've had it for I don't know, something like 20 years, and it just fell apart. But I absolutely love that reel. Broke my heart when it died. But you know, I did one cast. Side piece broke off where the magnets were, and everything just fell apart. And you know, it had its days. But I originally had this guy here, this Quantum that I picked up. I've had this guy for quite a long time. Not the best reel in the world though. Don't really like it, and I have a hard time casting with it. So I decided it was time for a little upgrade, something a little bit new. So I picked up this. This is the Abu Garcia Silver Max. Don't know how great it's going to be, but it was in my price range, and we're going to do some practice with it. Also, I've never used a bait caster with mono on it before, so we're going to give that a try today too. See what kind of disaster that's going to turn out to be. But I do have some braid coming, so I will adjust. I will be changing this out probably with braid now that I've learned a new way to tie on some mono to a braid without using an Albright or a blood knot. There's another way. It's called an Alberto knot, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and set up that bucket. We got a little bucket over here with a GoPro, and we're going to start firing off some casts and see if we can get anywhere near it, see what kind of distance we can get, and just have some fun. So stick around if you're looking for that. That knot. We'll put it at the end, and I think this is going to be the first of a series of fishing knots that I'm going to do. A lot of knots that I like to use, and we'll go from there. So all I'm going to be doing is pitching a little lead weight. No need for a hook. If I want to see how it's going to feel, I may put on a wacky worm and start casting that out too, just to get a real feel of the weight of a normal lure that I use. But it should be fun. So we're going to be testing out again the Abu Garcia Silver Max. And I also got the an Abu Garcia Vengeance to go with it. We're going to give that a try, see how that turns out. It's the first time casting this rod. Cross your fingers that I can't even do it. Do something good. Cross your fingers for me and see if we can actually do a decent couple of casts without getting a bird's nest. Stick around, guys. All right, Logan's heading out there right now. He's going to do maybe 10 good paces, and we'll start from there, though. Okay. 16? Okay, go this way a little bit more. So just to clarify, guys, Logan took 16 big guy steps to get down there, and that's where we're going to start with our casts. So hopefully we got this thing set up properly. Looks like it'll be okay, I think. Let's see how we do. Huh? Oh boy. So, this is how the first cast went. Not so good. Let me clean this up and we'll see if we could do a little better than that. Got it.
Look at mine.
You're on my camera?
I know.
So if you take a look here, you see that I've got some green braid on there. I've also had some bright blue and some red and yellow. I like the high visibility of it. But what I used to do is on the green color or the red or the blue, I would take a Sharpie and I'd color it all black, and that actually used to help me out a lot, or increase my hookups. It makes it a little more difficult for the fish to see. I used to do that for a long time. Just carry a little Sharpie in my tackle box, and every time I was setting up, I would just give it a little shot with the marker, and it would turn it all black. But then I started attaching a monofilament. I mean, this is kind of an ugly knot. Had a little bit of issue with it, with the scissors cutting the braid. I can go ahead and show you really quick and easy how to tie that. So basically what you do is, I'll bite off that. damaged piece. Basically what you do is you fold your mono or your flurocarbon or anything like that, and you make a little loop out of it, right? Give me some more line here. So basically what you do is you make a loop, a small bite in your mono, okay? Then you're going to pass a generous amount of the braid through. So basically what I like to do is I do a bunch of wraps, let's say somewhere around 10. So we'll wrap it 10 times around once. So there we go. We got it wrapped around a whole bunch of times. And now we're going to wrap it back. So basically you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, and 10. So once you've got it done, you want to pass your line back through the loop that you made with your mono, and you're going to start to snug it up, pull it all down tight, and then give it a good tug. Wet it, give it a good tug. Are you snagged? Okay, hold on. So now you're stuck with your two ends. Okay, see those? Now you got your 2 tag ends left. Pull out your nippers or your pocket knife, and you cut the 2 ends off. Now the beauty of this setup is it makes a very nice, it makes a very nice tight small little knot that you'll be able to reel into your guides and cast after. It will make a little noise pass it through your guides, but you can make your leader, you know, a good 12, 13 inches long. And you have that tiny little knot, and it's sturdy. See? Just won't break. Good stuff. Just like using a blood knot or an Albright, it'll work the same way. Makes a nice compact small little knot. I mean, I don't know, seems to be a good way to go, I think. And you can quickly tie that up, no problems, and then you're back casting all kinds of lures and everything you want, no time at all. So I know it's kind of hard to see it like this, guys. So as how I've done my other knots in other videos, I'm going to do that with larger cord in my basement, and so you guys can get the idea of what I've done and see it a little bit better. Although I probably won't be able to do as many wraps with paracord, but we'll try to get it done so you can see it properly. So we're gonna head on back and keep on going with the casting and see if we can actually hit that bucket. So we're gonna pretend that this paracord is our mono, and so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it over so we have a little bite, and we're gonna pretend this bank line here is our braid. So we're gonna pass this through the loop, give us a nice little generous amount there, and we're going to do a quick 10 wraps. Maybe we'll just do 5 for this demonstration, but so we got a quick 5 wraps. Now we're going to do another 5 wraps back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, didn't leave much. So you see on the tag end, This is where we came in. We went in that direction. Now we're going to go out in the same direction. So just like that. And then we'll start to pull it tight. Now, of course, with fishing line, you're going to want to wet this before you tighten it up. But once you got it all sorted out, give it a little pull, make it nice and tight. With your tag ends too. I didn't leave enough to pull on there, but so let's give it a good tug. Not even budging. So there you go. Now we'll just cut off the two ends, and then you're in business. I found this knot. I used to use the blood knot or the Albright knot. The blood knot I find can be a little bit tricky to tie sometimes, and the Albright knot I find is a bit of a pain in the ass to tie. But I really prefer this knot's quite easy. You just make your bite, put it through the loop, wrap it up, wrap it back down, pass it back through the loop, and that's it. I'm not sure if it makes any difference if you go through one side or the other, if you put them two tag ends through one side or one other. Don't really know, but it seems to work really good with the braid, as you saw earlier on with the fishing lines. But I just wanted to show it to you this way so you could actually get an idea of how to tie it. So guys, in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be doing a bit of a series on these fishing knots, and I'll be putting them, sticking them in between videos as we go on throughout the weeks. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Get out, explore. So, all right, folks, Logan and I are going to have a casting competition, see who can cast the farthest. The rules are we're going to stand at an even level. We're going to cast as far as we can cast. Then we're going to put our rods down and pace it out and see who got the farthest. So I'll set this up on the tripod and see if we can get a look at it. Oh boy, that's a good one. Here, put your rod down. Ready? So, all right, we cast it out from the handle of the rod right here. We're going to pace this out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 yards for Logan. Hey, that's not bad, dude. And I got 29, 30, 31. And there's mine. So I only beat him by 3 yards. Kid's got a hell of a cast. Take a bow, Logan. Take a bow.